Gretchen, switch with Katie.
But I'm always on your left.
That's when there were 3 of us. Now the tallest, get in the middle.
But the whole dance routine would be messed up. I'm always on your left.
And now you're getting on my last nerves.
And
Switch.
finally, please welcome to the stage, Santa's Helpers doing Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun.
Hey you guys, so if you're a beginner cooker and you really want to make a quick and easy meal for your man, I suggest you sit back and watch this full video because I'm going to teach you how to make steak, rice, and veggies. What's up my K-Dolls-a-Kins and welcome back to VLOGMAS. What's up my K-Dolls-a-Kins, welcome back to the dollhouse and welcome back to VLOGMAS. Now I know I missed a day on VLOGMAS and I want to apologize to my dollhouse, but I had to get my mental together and I didn't want to get on YouTube and come into the dollhouse when my energy wasn't all the way right, because I feel like your energy picks up on the camera and you know, people pick up on it. So I just want to apologize, but anywho, as you can tell by the title, y'all, we are doing something a little bit different, something highly requested because you know, your girl loved to cook. I did have a cooking show that I slowed down on. You guys have been wanting me to bring back Cooking with Kay, so I am going to do that. Cooking with Kay will unfortunately not be put back on this channel. It will be put on my main channel, and when I start that, I'll most likely start it next month for the new year. You guys will know, whatever case may be, but enough of the rambling. So boom, we're gonna be doing something super easy that you can make for your man. If you're not a great cook, if you don't cook but you want to like impress your man, or you got a new boo or something you want to cook for him, this is the video for you. This is super easy, super simple, and super freaking good. Okay, so we have steak. This is a thin cut steak. You can use flank steak, which is really flat. I don't suggest the thick steak because if you don't really know how to cook like that, that steak might be a little bit harder to perfect. We have our steak, we have our rosemary. I live by cooking steak with rosemary and butter. I have this kind of butter right here. This is the pure Irish Spring butter, unsalted. But yeah, definitely gotta cook your steak with rosemary. And then I have some minced garlic here. You can use minced garlic that comes out of the jar like this, or you can use the actual garlic and chop it up, but since this is for beginners, I highly suggest minced garlic. And then I have my veggies right here. I eat veggies with every meal that I make, so gotta have your veggies. I have a purple onion. I suggest the purple onion. It's just something different about the flavor when you mix it with bell peppers. I wouldn't suggest a white onion or a yellow onion. I believe the yellow onions are sweet. So yeah, so I have a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper. Now you can use salt and pepper only for steak. You don't want to over season steak because you don't want to like throw off the flavors and stuff like that. So you can use salt and pepper. Today I'm going to be using onion powder, garlic powder, and steak seasoning only. I promise you do not want to over season your steak with so many flavors, because that garlic and these vegetables and especially the rosemary, all the flavors are going to come together and your steak is going to be perfect. Okay, so first let's start off with seasoning our steak. I'm going to use some garlic powder, a little bit of garlic powder like that. You don't want to over season. And then you're going to use a little bit of onion powder. Now remember, you could use just salt and pepper and you will be good with that, baby. He will be good with that. This is steak we talking about. And we have some Texas steak seasoning. This is some good steak seasoning right here. Why it's not coming out? Oh, is this new? Hold on, y'all. This is new. Y'all, I totally forgot I just bought this steak seasoning. And y'all know I just moved into this house. So I really want to like put my seasonings in those little, what's those little things? I forgot what they're called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh, this seasoning smells so good. You want to just pat it in there. Do the other side. Garlic powder. If you seasoning If you season your steak differently, let me know in the comments. Give me some ideas, some tips, or whatever case may be. I'm definitely open to it. But once again, this is for beginners. I believe I have other videos that's more like advanced. But this is just like a quick little easy meal that you can make for your man. Now, if you want to sprinkle a little bit of lemon on there, you definitely could do that. Or even put a little vinegar on there, you could do that as well. I soaked my steak in vinegar one time and it was so good. I'm gonna put a little garlic juice on mine. I'm just a little extra, just a little garlic juice on there. Just a little bit, a little flavor. I wish I had gloves. I definitely forgot to get gloves. If you've been watching Cooking with Kay, you know that I hate touching meat without gloves. So the steak is nice and seasoned. Not too much going on there. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for like 30 minutes in the fridge and we'll be right back. Okay, so once your butter is melted, you're gonna wanna go ahead and throw your rosemary in there. That way the butter could get all that flavor in there before you add your steak. Like that. And now you're gonna wanna add in your steak. My skillet might be a little too small. Make sure you have your heat set to medium. And I know everybody likes their steak cooked differently, but me, I like mine well done. So I'm gonna cook mine a little bit longer. While this is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get started on cutting our veggies. Our rice is cooking in the rice cooker because cooking rice in the rice cooker is just way easier, way faster, and just comes out perfectly. So I'm gonna let this cook a little slowly and then come right back to it. So if you guys have been watching me cook, you will know that I'm not the best cutter, but I feel like I've gotten better. So we're gonna start off with our green bell pepper. I'm only gonna use half, but if you're cooking for more than one person, you're gonna want to use maybe the whole dang vegetable, depending on how much you guys like vegetables. Me, I like a lot. I'm just cutting out all the little ugly stuff out of there, and I'm gonna cut off this little booty part. I know that's like wasting veggies, but it just irks me. Okay, I find it easier if you cut on the inside of the vegetable versus the outside. And you wanna cut them as skinny as possible. This one's kind of fat. I was gonna throw this one out, but whatever. Thin, long slices. Y'all see I got better with my cutting? I know y'all see that. I done got better with the cutting, child. Cooking always been good though. Oh, look at that. Voila. Now it looks like our steak is ready to be flipped over to the other side. Looks like it's going to be a nice, well done steak. Look at that. Now while this other side is cooking, we're going to go ahead and add in our vegetables so that steak could just collect all that flavor. Oh, you dropped the veggie. We're going to cook that on the side of the steak, and we're going to put our rosemary over there. And we're also gonna add in a little bit more butter since we added all these vegetables. And depending on how you like your steak cooked will determine how long you keep it in there, how it looks. I like mine, once again, I like mine well done. So of course, if your man doesn't like well done, you would take your steak out way sooner. Don't really have a time on it. Every steak is different, so I would pretty much just eyeball it or like cut a little slit on the side and see what the inside is looking like. Now, since I'm about to take out my steak, I'm gonna add in my minced garlic. The reason why I'm adding in the garlic last is because garlic tends to like burn really fast if you cook it too long. So you want to add that in last, but it's still going to have like that flavor. Now my steak is about done. One side is a little bit more burnt than the other side, but this steak is about done. But the veggies need to cook a bit longer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take out my steak. Ooh, look at that, y'all. That looks so good and perfect for me. Now we're gonna go ahead and just cook the veggies and the rest of this juice. I know it looks burnt at the bottom, y'all, but I promise it's not. And you can cook your veggies for however you want. And you can cook your veggies for however long you want. If you like them still kind of crunchy, you can take them out. Or if you like them kind of soft, you can take them out a little bit later. Or if you like them really soft, you cook them for a bit longer. And you see that rosemary, all those leaves is getting off. So we plated our steak. Now we're gonna wait for our veggies to finish. Our rice is still in the rice cooker. It should be done in a second and you'll be done. Now we plated our veggies and we plated our steak. Now we're gonna plate our rice, and I like to plate my rice really cutesy. And if you guys ever see those videos where like the rice is like perfectly in a ball, they use a soup spoon to do that. So we're going to scoop our rice out of the rice maker. Ooh, it's hot. Get it real flat, real flat. So you get a nice ball, take off the excess edges. And I'm like really all about presentation. Get it real flat. And there you have a nice rice ball. Now I wanted it more, there we go, to the corner right there. So we could add our, right there, see that? So we could add our steak sauce. How can we do this? Guess we could do it like that. I'm trying to make it cutesy. Before we add our sauce, if you're all about presentation and you wanna present a nice plate to your man, I highly suggest taking a paper towel and wiping off the excess juice from the steak or, you know, the veggies or anything like that. If you wanna, you know, present a nice looking plate. I don't know. I do this to my friends too, not only my man. So we're gonna take our A1 steak sauce and dab some in the middle like that. And there we have it, y'all. Steak and rice, some veggies, and some steak sauce. Super cute, super easy to make for your man, and super fast. Like this will literally only take you like 20 minutes. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want some more cooking videos, go ahead, comment down below. If you want to learn how to cook something go ahead and comment down below and I will do a video especially for you. Follow me on Instagram at @TheRealKianaJ and subscribe to my main channel. It's Kiana J, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Welcome back to the dog.
Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's cold. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that they told you.